Hello and welcome back to episode 8 of Control. And for the first time in a while, we wound up right where we left off, and I didn't have to go and run around. So we are on our way to talk to Emily and see what she's got to say for herself. Wonder, did I complete any missions? I don't know. No. Okay.
Communicating, coordinating. What about the plan attracted them?
The power plant is largely residential.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Still not convinced that lifting the lockdown was a good idea.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being. What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. He covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved.
Pretty high level.
A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan. I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
I still don't understand why I can't have my own keycard as the director.
Next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
I helped you, Ahti. What? So we gotta go back to the energy converters for major
Hope has
targets?
asked us to document his incantation, as she calls it,
You mean like in person?
Cool.
in person.
Maintenance. Okay, so we know that the kaleidoscope thing is a being called Polaris. We know that it came through a doorway opened by a slide projector. And we know that it's very powerful. And that it goes as a she. I was thinking before I loaded this up that I have not yet figured out how to go into those rooms with the deadly aura. And I kind of wonder if I should go and play with that, but I don't really want to spend a bunch of time dying unnecessarily on camera just to learn that that's like a thing that we're gonna get to later. Come on. No, no, no. Got quite a little incursion going on here. That wasn't very effective, was it? Ouch. I think those things are seeking me. That's inconvenient. Okay, area clear. I suppose I could have just picked the correct travel point from the beginning. Oh, I should not jump that, shouldn't I? Okay. There we go. Every time I see energy converters, I think of power converters, which makes me think of the Star Wars gangster rap. Is it here? It's not. Although that is one of those places that I was just thinking about. Eliminate key hiss targets. Okay, and that's our boy. No. There's a problem. No. Leave me alone. Do I get to try it again? Why is it a time limit thing? Why is it a one try thing? Use sprint to dodge rockets and attacks. Maybe I should use the dash. Alright, what do we got here? Yes, more launch, please. Launch. Oh, hey, there we go. I remember asking about that. New gun form or more mods? Let's go with the gun form, sure. That's the shotgun. How do I do the other one? I can only equip 2. Alright, well I guess we're gonna come back to that. Great, right after we wasted all of that source on it. Coolant pumps are where we are, I think. Yeah. Research parapsychology. Alright, I'm just going to go back to Central. Because I know how to find the elevator from there. I hope I get another crack at that timed mission. Sector elevator.
Hope has asked us to document
Containment sector sounds like it might be spicy. I suppose we could go check it out right now. Maybe find another secret SCP to bind to us. Okay, so as usual, there are going to be some control points that we gotta...
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Research sector, huh?
This is where I want to work.
Bureau's mad scientists.
Exactly. Oh, look at that. Where'd you go, friend? Oh. Their floaty shirts are kind of confusing. Okay, gotta remember that I can throw those back now. Ha ha ha! What is that? Friggin' sniper is what that is. The music hasn't calmed down. I got some more friends somewhere. There he is. Two. How about now? Still more. Oh, there he is. Oh, my cover is gone. These rockets have some range. Need to get out of here. Nope. Get stun locked. There we go. His sniper. Intrusive patterns. Okay, I can't remember whether we read about the Hiss-charged boys. The Hiss-charged agents are examples of extreme physical deformation resulting from Hiss corruption. Hiss-charged display an unthinking fixation on any non-corrupted individuals in the area. Once within a specific proximity, they erupt into a burst of focused Hiss resonance, so dense that it acts as a physical force. The Hiss-charged is depleted of the Hiss corruption after this eruption. The host is left lifeless. This behavior may be an adaptive response to the HRAs. The Hiss-charged are designed to blow the devices off potential hosts, exposing them to the resonance. Is the Hiss capable of customizing a corrupted host's altered ability to this degree? Why is the physiology of the Hiss-charged so dramatically different from the host's original form? Lots of questions, no answers. Refer to file redacted for full report. Demolition expert. These are the rocket launcher guys. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile weapon materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who trained specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file redacted for full report. And here we have the floaty boys. Hiss-elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss-elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural abilities. Some Hiss-elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file redacted for a full report. Okay, last one. Bureau snipers specialize in eliminating threats from distance, using the telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets. Hiss snipers are no less lethal. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance from their target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. I should note that their rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat, and the Hiss snipers are well aware of how to use it. Refer to file redacted for full report. I wish these files were dated so that I could have some idea of how long these guys have been fighting the Hiss by the time we got to this point. Another shelter with no peoples in it. A possible AWE in which an unnamed individual experienced transcorporeality via a phone line. Event is notably similar to AWE Redacted, in which Redacted. Event is believed to have been caused by Redacted, and as a result, the following measures have been taken to prevent Redacted. Very useful report. Okay, so we got a blockade going, and what's up with this? That's interesting. Astral blip. Okay, we'll just keep right on moving here. Do I have a flashlight that I've forgotten about? I'm hearing some breathing in my ears, which I do not appreciate. We got some friends around here somewhere for sure. We got another incursion. Some more sealed doors. Acoustic research. It's quite a tirade. It's very quiet in here. Can I sit in the chair? What happens if I hit the button again? Oh, interesting. The whispering is being canceled out. The hiss manifest in no, that's not it. Here we go. Answer questions within 2 minutes of listening. 1. Did the song elicit any particular memories? If so, elaborate. 2. Did you at any point feel a strong emotion? If so, what emotion? 3. Did a clear image of a weapon appear at your mind during the song? If so, elaborate. 4. Provide a detailed description of your current surroundings as you see them. 5. Have you ever heard the murmur of voices when no one is present? If so, what did they say? Do you hear them now? Please choose one from each of the following pairs. 1 or 2, A or B, day or night, apple or orange, burn out or fade away. Okay. Well, that last question was a bit loaded because only one of them actually contained one as an option. I'm thinking that we might come back here for something. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't cause any problems. Alright, off we go. Control point? No. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by redacted, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau, but we must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought black rock, one of our most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go to in fighting back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. Okay, so this is the mold that we have heard so much about. Okay, now I know that I'm supposed to get in there somehow. Not that how. Oh, it's not hurting me. Why were the other ones hurting me? Are there only particular parts of it that will hurt me? Can I go down there? It looks kind of go-downable, doesn't it? Come on, you could have grabbed that, Jesse. Okay. Well, having completed that hardcore parkour, we are out of time for this episode. I'm gonna just give up on trying to predict which content is gonna come out when, so come back and see us again tomorrow for something. Talk to you soon.